What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C4, and today, thank you for tuning in for the season finale of the regular season, that is, for the Philadelphia Eagles Connected franchise Season 2. So we're sitting here with a 13-2 record. I thought we might have a chance to go undefeated, even though I don't really want to see it. Everyone saw me and they're criticizing when I was, I don't know what I was, 11-0. Like, oh my God, this guy never loses, and he's acting like he's the best player. I personally I hated that. I'd never try to lose, because I'm going to say, I'd like to rebel in a 16-0 undefeated season before your eyes. But if I was watching a Madden YouTuber and he was going undefeated, I'd probably start chirping him too a little bit. So luckily we got our comeuppance. Unfortunately, it was against Dallas and I think the Giants. But now we got the LA Rams, so they got Gurley and Goff. I mean, Fletcher Cox is a one-man wrecking crew. Getting his sack, I don't know what that is. We're at like 27, 28. People are losing count. It's not even close. I think we actually got 14. We're well into the double digits for Vinny Curry as well. Definitely leading the team with sacks here is Fletcher Cox. But the rest of the guys, we must be leading the league in sacks, let alone just the team. So we're playing LA. Look, they're going for it on 4th and 4 in the first quarter. I was like, what the fuck? Okay. And then they go for it. They connect. I think that's Mike Thomas from Southern Miss. Makes the conversion. Goff is perfect. 3 for 3 on the drive. I don't know what we were fully expecting here. I thought it was going to be like a low scoring battle because they have good defense. The battle of the two defenses. As much as I like to, gloat with my offenses. Oh my God, Vinny Curry. That's another half sack for Fletcher Cox. So I'm pretty sure that's 28.5 now on the season. How sweet would that be to get 30? No one's ever going to beat 30. It would be regarded as one of the greatest defensive seasons in the history of the world. And we're playing against LA, man. They got one of the worst offensive lines in the NFL, apparently. I'm a Todd Gurley fantasy owner this season. Their offensive line is fucking shit. As much as I want to shit on the Seahawks, you might have to go with the Rams for the worst offensive line. Now we got them forced back to a 3rd and 22. That gutsy 4th down play. They made it, and now our defense is saying, all right, you'll get us once, but now our defensive line's going to take over. Our defensive line's going to make your offensive line giddy, get them to fucking false start over there. And moving on back, baby. Look at that. Almost out of field goal range. One more solid. 3rd and 27 on the 42. We're in Philly. Every time we have a home game here in Philadelphia, the wind seems to be absolutely retarded. So, we should be pushing them out of scoring range here. Oh, there's a... What? Another half sack for Fletcher Cox? Okay, why not? I don't know what we're at. 28, 29? Who fucking... People still counting? So that forced them out into a punt, and now we have the ball. Like I said, defensive battle, we didn't get any sort of solid field position in the first quarter. So now we're opening up at the beginning of the second quarter. And with that completion to Zach Ertz, we're over the 50. 3 or 4 for 25 yards for Carson Wentz. He wants a nice little season. We're going to let him play this first half, and then we'll switch him out in the second half. We don't want any knocks or anything like that. We'll make sure we get Nelson Aguilar plenty of snaps. So we'll kind of tone down what Jordan Matthews gets. DGB, he's gone, man. DGB's a beast, let's be honest. In real life, DGB kind of looks like he might not ever turn around. Maybe the potential is there, but in this, man, everyone already knows DGB is a beast in Madden. We are, as much as I want to look at targeting perhaps a wide receiver in this year's college draft or maybe free agency, depending who's there, DGB and Jordan Matthews are solid. Very, very solid. Can get the job done. We can do what we want. As Vinny Curry absolutely destroys fucking Jared Goff. I'm surprised the goddamn black hole didn't open up on the field there. You get hit so hard. Forced fumble. They were able to recover it. They had to punt it, so we get the ball back. Still up 7-0 at the end of the first half. Look at that. DGB for his 2nd touchdown of the game. It's too goddamn easy. You have to go zone against DGB. You have to have safety help against DGB. I mean, the only teams he's ever really struggled against that I can remember is against the Carolina Panthers. That's because they had Kurt Coleman playing pretty much center field on DGB on every one of those routes, and they could jump that. If you're not, that's exactly what he's going to burn you for. 2 touchdowns. So now it's 14-0. They're trying to get something going. They'll hit Coleman, the tight end, across the middle. Now they're up to our 11, so they're well in the scoring position. Knowing Jeff Fisher, he's probably going to have a most ultra-conservative offense so he can settle for the field goal. But we got to try our best to, let's see if we can sack him, make him have a couple penalties, push him out of field goal range. Let's hit Todd Gurley up the backfield. Oh, man, nice little juke there. Todd Gurley is a beast. We faced some very good running backs. We faced Ezekiel Elliott twice. We faced David Johnson, who absolutely murdered us. And Gurley's very solid in this game as well. But we faced a pretty shitty offensive line, so it kind of counteracts how good the running backs may be. Because we can tackle them. We can get after them in the backfield. Just like this. Look at that. Who made that tackle? 27. Malcolm Jenkins coming up at the line of scrimmage. Hold him to 3rd and 1. Let's go defense. They burned their second timeout. They got one timeout left. 3rd and 1. Oh, they didn't actually. No one did. They're going no huddle. Oh, come on. For fuck's sakes. Because I wanted to try. I mean, it's tough to really like gloat about how many points you gave up because everyone else is playing 20-minute sims and I'm playing 10-minute, 9-minute quarters or whatever. As fucking rest in peace, Zach Ertz. Mark Barron laid out Zach Ertz for the fumble, gifting the fucking LA Rams phenomenal field position here. Oh, come on. Get after the quarterback. Oh, there we go. Receipt. We just gave him a motherfucking receipt. Who was that? I think it was Michael Kendricks absolutely massacring Todd Gurley in the backfield, forcing a fumble. I mean, Gurley surely has high 80s, low 90s carrying. He's getting absolutely lit up on Michael Kendricks. See a quick replay of that. And rest in peace. That's a fumble. There we go. So we're able to convert, get a field goal. A lot of nothing happening, so we're taking it back here. Seth Russell now in the game. Look at that. Trying to make a play. Oh, that's the most Seth Russell backup quarterback play I've ever had. Alec Ogletree getting the interception. I wanted to kind of spare Carson Wentz here a little bit, but not good. But we ended up to hold on. They got a field goal, 20-10 victory. Not a lot of highlights, couple lowlights. That interception was horrible, but more so Fletcher Cox 8. We'll take a look at the final stats here. I think Fletcher Cox, he had 2.5 sacks on the day, 2 sacks. As well as after this, we'll just just go through all this stuff. I'll kind of do my outro now because I'm going to show you the actual final season stats and where everything was. Matthew set himself a nice day. Look at DGB. So thank you guys for tuning in for another episode of the Eagles Connected Franchise Mode. In the next episode, we will be doing our playoff matchups, and we'll do one of those videos for every game that we have in the playoffs, hopefully all the way to the Super Bowl. We'll wrap up with the off-season, which is the free agency period, and the draft, and then that will I don't know if I'm going to wait till 2017 to start Season 3 or not. I'm not exactly sure, but that's pretty much the schedule here for Connected Franchise Year 2, so thank you guys all for the support. And this is your first time stopping by. Don't be afraid to subscribe, smash that like button. And let's take a look at the stats, and then we'll finish this up. So Carson Wentz on the season, almost 4,600 passing yards, 39 touchdowns, 10 picks. So, I mean, outstanding season for him. Christian McCaffrey, we just barely got over the 1,000-yard mark. 1,018 yards, 8 touchdowns for the rookie running back. Kenyon Barter, 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Wentz with almost 200 yards and 3 touchdowns. So the rushing yards are down for Wentz a little bit. Receiving, Jordan Matthews, again, 93 receptions, 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. I think he had 93 receptions last season. DGB with 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns. Zach Ertz, 755 yards and 4 touchdowns. So that's a pretty meh season for Ertz, actually. McCaffrey, 642 yards and 3 touchdowns. So that puts him almost at 1,700 all-purpose yards, not including special teams. So that's a beach. Paul Turner got 4 touchdowns this season. On the defense side of the ball, we actually got a tackler over 100 tackles with Jordan Hicks with 102. The sacks is where it's crazy. 28.5 sacks for Fletcher Cox. I'm never going to be able to replicate that. I've never done that in my life in Madden. It's absolutely amazing. Vinny Curry with 14. Brandon Graham with 9. Malcolm Jenkins, 4.5. The interception in front, Jalen Mills had 5. Michael Kendricks had 4. Marlon Humphrey had 4. Jenkins had 2. So, I mean, I'm very satisfied with how our defense have played this season. Look at that. Perfect year for Cody Parkey. I'm the best field goal kicker on YouTube, and I fucking deliver. 31 of 31, a long of 67. Look at this. 15 for 15 for field goal attempts over 50 yards. I mean, Cody Parkey's going to be the best kicker of all time. The XP that he gets every season is going to be redonkulous. Aaron Rodgers won the MVP award. Wentz came number 3. We'll take that. Fletcher Cox. How many times have you ever seen a defensive player on the MVP shortlist? 7. That's ridiculous, though. 28.5 sacks. He only comes 7? No fucking chance of ever winning that. Doug Peterson won Coach of the Year. In the NFC, Aaron Rodgers won Offensive Player of the Year. Wentz came in at number 3. We didn't have anyone else. Gross. Too many Cowboys. Defensive Player of the Year, no brainer. Went to Fletcher Cox. Undisputed. No one else there, though. Good for him, though. McCaffrey won Offensive Rookie of the Year, so that trade that you guys maybe do early in the season worked out. You got Jahad Thomas from Temple, number 2. Malachi Dupree, number 3. Deshaun Watson, 4. Donnell Pumphrey, 5. Jeremy Sprinkle, Sam Rogers, Justin Jackson, Jake Butt, and Jacoby McNeil. Rounding out the list of all the Offensive Rookie of the Years. On the defensive side, Raekwon McMillan, the linebacker from Ohio State. You got Davis, Tabor, Jackson, Lewis, Eddie Jackson, Tre'Davious White, Jabril Peppers, Marlon Humphreys coming in at number 9, and Garyon Conley at 10. So we got all the custom rookies there. That's why we go realistic. QB went to Wentz. Best RB went to Mark Ingram. We got McCaffrey coming in at number 10. Hey, you made the list. Chris Jericho, you know. Brandon Cooks won wide receiver of the year. J Matt came 4. DGB came 6. Zach Martin won best O-lineman. Do we have anyone? Lane Johnson, Jason Kelsey, and Wisniewski. We signed him. We made a decision to extend him last season, paying dividends here. Fletcher Cox won best DL. No one else there. Vinny Curry, 10. There we go. 2 DLs. Congrats, Vinny. Best linebacker went to Pernell McPhee. No one there. Oh, come on, Hicks. Come on, give it to Hicks. Scandrick won best corner. Jalen Mills came number 8. No love for Humphrey. He had 5 picks too. Cody Parkey obviously won best kicker. That will wrap it up. Peace out.